So I'm going to ask you one time for your driver's license. Hang on a second. Right now, you are lawfully detained.
No, I'm not. I'm not being detained because I committed no crime, sir.
Let me finish.
I committed no crime.
You're traveling.
And all this is being recorded.
That's fine.
That's fine.
You're traveling in a vehicle.
Okay.
In the state of Florida, when you're pulled over for a lawful detainment,
I did not do anything wrong. I didn't commit a crime. What crime did I commit? Arrested for what crime did I commit? Tell me what crime did I commit? What crime did I commit?
You try to explain to me.
Please do not open. This is illegal.
On December 26, 2024, a routine Florida traffic stop escalated into an 11-minute confrontation, raising critical questions about driver obligations and constitutional law.
Anything wrong? I don't have to give you my license. I didn't do anything wrong. Officer, I don't have. You're gonna drag me, and you're going under arrest for what? And you're gonna get a law from protection because I don't have any drugs, nothing in this car. I didn't do anything wrong. You're stopping me unlawful, sir. I know the law. I know the law. Obviously, I do. I am a home security officer, sir.
Okay, give me your ID.
What do I need to give you my ID for? I did not commit a crime. No, I did not run a stop sign. I did not commit any crime, sir. I did not commit, and I was not even doing. I was doing speed limit. I was not even speeding because I'm going through something right now. So that's not true. You came at me full throttle for no reason.
Ma'am.
Full throttle. You came at me full throttle for no reason, and I slowed up to see what the heck was speeding behind me so fast.
Give me your license.
I don't have to give you my license. For what?
You're gonna
what
get
crime?
tickets. You're gonna go to
can
jail.
do whatever you want to do, and I could sue because I did nothing wrong.
What
are you stopping me for?
Can I ask you your name?
My name is Faith. That's my name.
My name is Deputy.
Hi, Deputy. How are you? He's stopping me for no reason.
I understand. Can I just? Do you mind if I explain something to you?
What? He's lying, saying I ran a stop sign. I wasn't even speeding. And then he's gonna talk about he's gonna throw me out the car.
Do you have a dome light so I don't have to put the flashlight in?
Sure. Don't hit on this car. This is not my car.
She's not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna do it because I did nothing wrong.
Faith,
Stop hitting on this car. This is not my car.
Faith. Right here.
I don't like this. It take all y'all for one person.
I'm just here to explain.
This is horrible. This is ridiculous.
Can I explain it to you, Faith?
What are you explaining?
I'm gonna explain to you the traffic law.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. You're saying that you ran a stop sign.
I did not. He's not telling the truth. I know I'm going through something right now, and I was doing speed limit. He's lying.
Faith, follow me here. We observed you driving.
Wait, get that. There's nothing in the car. What are y'all looking at? There's no drugs, no nothing.
Faith. Right now you're driving a car, correct? Yes?
Okay.
So as someone that's traveling on a state road, you're required. I'm not saying that you're speeding.
So what are you stopping me for?
You're traveling in a vehicle.
Right?
Right now you're detained.
I'm not detained because I did nothing wrong.
A traffic stop is a lawful detention.
I did nothing wrong. He's stopping me for nothing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He came at me full throttle like something was going on, and I stopped like, who is this speeding behind me?
Can I finish? I'm listening to you. Can you listen to me for one second?
What am I stopped for? That's all I want to know. What am I being stopped for?
So, as of right
he
now,
hasn't gave me a valid reason.
I'm sorry.
And if I was speeding, why you didn't stop me right then and there? Why you had to turn around and come and then push up on me and then put your lights on? Why?
Can I explain to you? Can I explain to you the process, please?
You don't have to explain because I did nothing wrong.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you one time for your driver's license. Hang on a second. Right now, you are lawfully detained.
No, I'm not. I'm not being detained because I committed no crime, sir.
Let me finish.
I committed no crime.
You're traveling.
And all this is being recorded.
That's fine.
That's fine.
You're traveling in a vehicle.
Okay.
In the state of Florida, when you're pulled over for a lawful detainment,
I did not do anything wrong. I didn't commit a crime. What crime did I commit? Just give me my ticket so I could go. That's it.
I would love to if I can just get your license.
For what?
So I can write you the ticket.
For what? I don't have to give you my license. That's the law.
So let me explain something first.
I don't have to give you my license.
As of right now, I've asked multiple times.
Right, you have.
Right now, we're resisting without violence.
I'm resisting. What?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, whatever you want to say. I have a lawyer. It's fine.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do.
Do you have your driver's license?
I do.
Can I have it?
And there are 54.
Can I have it?
Everything is correct.
Okay. Do you mind to take a look at it?
But for what reason?
Ma'am, the deputy saw you
I'm talking to him. I'm asking for what? I don't have to give you my license. I committed no crime.
You committed a traffic infraction.
He's lying. No, I did not.
Let me explain something.
He's lying.
You understand? This is not the place to have
just trying to ask
roadside
why
court.
all these police officers for one woman?
I'm trying to explain.
One woman.
If
why?
you don't feel like you
there's no guns in the car, no drugs, what? No
you
liquor,
can argue
no
that in
alcohol.
court. That's not a problem. That's what court is for.
I know what court is for.
But in the meantime, I will need your driver's license to write your citations.
What are you giving me citations for? And I committed no crime.
Disobeying traffic control device, which is one of your stops.
Okay, so where's the proof?
316.123.
Where's the proof? Where's the proof?
We're going to go through that in court.
Where's the proof, though?
We're going to go through that in court.
He's not telling the truth.
That's for the judge to decide. So do you mind giving me your driver's license?
You know what? Where's the whatchamacallit number for you guys? You guys have insurance. I need that number as well.
I can get it for you as well.
Good, I want it.
Okay, can I have your driver's license?
I want it. Write as many citations you want. I'm going to fight it in court because he's lying. This is horrible. Like, all these police for what? There you go. You see it?
I have to write you the citation.
What are you writing me? I
just explained to you.
Where is he?
Do you mind if I have it?
So what do you, here you go right here, you see it?
I need to go back to my laptop so I can write the citation.
But you wasn't the one that stopped me. Where's the other one at?
I'll give it to him so we can write the citation. You might have had the driver's
So what do you, okay, this is the driver's license here.
I know, we need it so we can write the citation.
Okay, you see it, I committed no crime.
Ma'am, again.
I committed no crime. I committed no crime. I don't even have to give you my license.
That's not for us to discuss.
Well, I don't have to give you my license. You see it here. I'm showing it to you guys. I committed no crime.
Do you mind if I take a picture of it?
No, I committed no crime.
So how am I going to identify it?
I'm showing you. I'm showing you my license.
Can I have it?
Here. You see. You're going to sit up here and lie on me saying I was speeding?
Can I have your driver's license, ma'am?
If I was speeding, why you had to turn around and come back if I was speeding?
Again, listen, you're making this a lot harder.
I'm not making nothing because you stopped me for no reason.
Also, did you turn off the car?
What am I going to do, drive off?
At this point, I feel you are, yes. Can you turn off the car?
I don't have to turn off nothing. What did I do? I'm not committing a crime. What did I do? Y'all guys are just harassing me for no reason.
Okay, so...
There's no weapons in the car. I showed you my license. What else? Everything's on cam.
The central legal issue is deceptively simple. Must a driver provide their license during a traffic stop? Under Florida Statute 322.15, the answer is unequivocal. Every driver must present their license upon demand by law enforcement. This isn't a constitutional right issue. It's a statutory obligation tied to the privilege of operating a motor vehicle on public roads. The moment you accept a driver's license, you consent to this requirement. The driver's repeated claim that she committed no crime reveals a fundamental misunderstanding. Traffic stops don't require probable cause of criminal activity. Under Terry v. Ohio, reasonable suspicion of any violation suffices.
If we can take your license, write your
I just showed you my license. I committed no crime. I committed no crime.
That's not for you to argue on the side of the road.
I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know as a citizen. I committed no crime.
I'm understanding what you're saying, but we're going to agree to disagree. Is that fair?
Okay, what else?
I need your driver's license.
I don't have to give you that.
Ma'am, you do, because you're
resisting. For what? I'm not resisting
nothing. So I can write you the citation.
I'm talking to you guys.
All right, ma'am, how are we going to get your license number? How are we going to get it? Just a long 15-digit number on your license. How are we going to get it?
Can you stop tapping on the car, please? Can you stop?
Ma'am, ask you a question.
I just showed it to you. I just showed it to you.
You're also not wearing your seatbelt.
Okay, well,
let me write you the ticket, right?
That's
so
fine.
Can I get license and write you the ticket?
For what? Like what?
You're not even wearing
y'all wasting my time right now.
Well, if you would
this
give me your license,
I don't have to because I did nothing wrong. I'm telling you I did nothing wrong.
So wearing your seatbelt is not a law?
Let me just report this. This is getting too much. This is getting too much.
Listen, if your license isn't valid, I'm on the business right.
Excuse me? My license is valid, honey. Okay, my license is very valid. I just showed it to you guys. You took a picture of it.
Listen, no one's here trying to mess with anyone. We're just doing our job.
What do you mean? What? You harassing me for no reason? That's what? I should be aggravated. Talking about what? I'm going. Pull who out the car? I want you guys to pull me out the car. Lawsuit.
Five cameras are going to show that we tried to explain to you exactly what
I want you guys to pull me out the car. That'll be a great lawsuit.
And you're still resisting.
How am I resisting? I did no crime.
Because we're giving you a law.
I don't have to. I did nothing wrong.
You committed a traffic infraction.
I did not. He's lying.
You ran a stop sign.
So what? How did I? Really? Let me see it. Don't check our camera. Let me see that I ran. Let me see.
This is also illegal.
This is not my car, baby. This is a tour road. This has nothing to do with me.
You're the owner and operator of the vehicle.
This is not my car.
You control the vessel.
This is not my car.
Are you an actual physical?
It doesn't matter. I have tour road. That is not my vehicle. So whoever put this on here,
you'd still be getting the ticket.
No, well, it'll go to her. So I didn't put anything on it.
So we acknowledge that we're not wearing a seatbelt.
Okay.
We acknowledge that the tennis.
And this is not my car. This is a Turo. Anything else?
Driving and operating with a vehicle.
But this is not my car to put 10 on it.
And we can't
this is not my car to put 10. This has nothing to do with me. I rented the car like this. So you make no sense.
You're still responsible for it, man.
How am I responsible for someone that owns this vehicle? I don't own it.
So if you got in a car accident right now, someone died, you wouldn't be responsible?
What do you? Come on, we're talking about 10 and somebody dying.
Just because it's a rental?
We're talking about 10 and somebody dying right now.
All right, so what if you didn't kill
like
someone in a car?
Seriously.
You just hit another car.
Seriously,
you wouldn't
be
be
smart.
responsible as a
Come
driver?
on, you're talking about a tent and someone dying.
All right, so at this point, we're going to probably have to move forward. I'm going to ask you, will you please step out of the vehicle?
What am I stepping out of the vehicle
because
for?
As of right now, you're resisting and you're subject to be arrested.
Arrested for what crime did I commit? Tell me what crime did I commit? What crime did I commit?
You try to explain to
Please do not open. This is illegal. This is illegal. They're opening my car door illegally.
It's on our cameras too. Step out.
Okay, please.
Step out.
I'm gonna step out. Just don't touch me.
out.
I'm stepping out.
Step out on your own.
I'm gonna step out. Just tell him don't touch me.
Relax.
Don't touch me.
Step out on your own.
The fuck is wrong with y'all?
Harder than it should be.
Could you step out on
Excuse
your own,
me?
Step
ma'am?
out of the vehicle.
So what's going on now?
We've
Just
been,
let me know
we've been
what's going
explaining
on.
to you for the past 10 minutes.
Let me know what's going on because I committed no crime.
We're going to write you citation.
Can I have a sergeant?
Yeah,
I need a sergeant now. I need a sergeant now.
Could you step out?
I'm asking for a sergeant.
How this stop goes, okay?
Step out of the
I'm
vehicle.
asking for a sergeant.
Come on.
All right, step out of the car.
I'm going to step out. Don't touch me. I'm going to step out on my own. Don't touch me. Please don't. I'm going to step out. I'm telling you, I'm going to step out.
Come on. You got one. You got one leg out already. Come on.
Step out of the
Tell
car.
him stop touching me, please.
Step out of the car.
I'm going to step out.
Stop the bullshit, okay?
Okay. So, can I get my shoes on?
Yep, come on. Come on.
What
Give you plenty of opportunity.
Okay.
Look at
Oh, why y'all being so rough? Wait, my phone is here.
That's all right. I ain't worried about your phone.
Wait.
Come on.
Tell you, driver's license. Hang your cuffs.
You just made that.
Why are you handling me so? You have a mother and children, right? Why you? I did nothing wrong. I did nothing. You handling me like I'm a. Am I going to jail?
We're going to decide that in a second.
Am I going to jail? What did I do
You've
wrong?
done everything to go to
But
jail.
I didn't. No, I did not. I didn't disrespect. I didn't hit you guys. I didn't curse you out.
At this point,
I
you're
just
going to jail.
asked you.
You're going to jail.
I'm going to jail.
Yes, you are. Get in.
Well, can I call someone, please?
Yep, get inside. I'll get your phone for you. Get in the car.
I'm going to jail for
Yep,
what?
get
I
in the
did
car.
nothing.
Get in the car. You're going to get another resisting charge. You're going to get Actually,
She's been arrested before?
hold on this second.
For nothing, dude.
Huh?
For absolutely nothing.
Reaching out stand for. Go for it.
Hey, put that window halfway up.
I think proper signal.
Okay, keep coming.
Here, officers observed a seatbelt violation under Florida Statute 316.614. The driver later acknowledged this on camera, providing prima facie evidence the stop was constitutionally sound. Pennsylvania v. Mims established a bright line rule. Officers may order any occupant from a vehicle during a lawful traffic stop without additional justification. This authority is absolute and non-negotiable. The Supreme Court recognized that traffic stops are inherently dangerous for officers. The minimal intrusion of ordering someone from a vehicle is outweighed by officer safety concerns. Refusal to comply violates this precedent. Brenlin v. California clarifies that all vehicle occupants are seized during a traffic stop. The driver's claim that she wasn't detained is legally incorrect. Detention occurred the moment she yielded to the emergency lights. The critical turning point involves Florida Statute 843.02, resisting an officer without violence. This statute specifically addresses nonviolent obstruction of lawful duties. Refusing to provide identification during a lawful stop constitutes obstruction. Refusing to exit when ordered under Pennsylvania v. Mims compounds this violation. Both create independent criminal charges beyond the initial traffic infraction. The deputy's statement, "You are lawfully detained," carries legal significance. This explicit pronouncement establishes that continued refusal transforms civil noncompliance into criminal resistance. Rodriguez v. United States requires traffic stops to be limited in scope and duration. However, the driver's refusal to provide identification directly impedes the stop's mission, lawfully extending the detention. Officers cannot write a citation without verifying identity. The driver's demand to just give me my ticket while refusing identification creates a logical impossibility she herself engineered. Graham v. Connor establishes that force must be objectively reasonable based on the totality of circumstances. The physical extraction here followed multiple warnings, clear explanations, and opportunities to comply voluntarily. The force continuum progressed appropriately. Verbal commands, additional officer presence, repeated warnings, then minimal physical control. No strikes, chemical agents, or impact weapons were employed. The driver's claim that opening her car door was illegal misunderstands Fourth Amendment seizure law. Once lawful commands are refused, officers may take reasonable steps to enforce compliance, including opening an unlocked door. Let's evaluate the parties. Officer Sharkey receives a C+. The stop was legally justified and his authority was clear. However, the extended debate may not have been tactically optimal. A clearer ultimatum earlier could have prevented escalation. The driver receives a D-. She violated Florida statutes 322.15 and 843.02. Her claim to know the law was contradicted by fundamental legal errors. She transformed a minor citation into criminal charges. The assisting deputy receives a B. Excellent de-escalation technique, professional demeanor, and clear legal explanations. The extended patient approach, while commendable, may have been unnecessarily prolonged once non-compliance was evident. 3 critical lessons emerge from this encounter. First, confidence is not competence. Claiming to know the law while refusing lawful commands demonstrates the opposite. Second, the roadside is not a courtroom. Even if you believe the stop is unjustified, compliance is legally required. Constitutional challenges occur later through proper legal channels, not through roadside debate. Third, understanding the distinction between rights and obligations is crucial. You have the right to remain silent, you have the right to record, but you have the obligation to provide identification and comply with lawful orders. A $30 seatbelt ticket became a criminal arrest with potential jail time, legal fees, and a permanent record. This outcome was entirely avoidable through basic legal compliance. What do you think about this interaction? Were the officers' tactics appropriate, or should they have acted differently? Let us know in the comments below. If there's a legal topic you'd like us to analyze, leave your suggestions. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and check out our second channel for more in-depth legal analysis.